The Defense Ministry has neither confirmed nor denied reports that Cyprus will replace its aging fleet of Russian-made Mi-35P combat transport helicopters, in a potential deal costing anywhere from €150 million to €300 million. Last week Daily Politis, citing classified documents it obtained, said the cabinet recently greenlit the start of negotiations for the intended sale to Serbia of the National Guard's 11 Mi-35P attack helicopters. Under the plan, once a sales deal is closed, the Cypriot military would seek 12 newer generation attack helicopters. According to the documents seen by Politis, the proposal concerns buying 6 choppers initially, with the option of 6 more later, over a 10-year period. When contacted, Defense Ministry spokesperson Christos Pyrrhus told the Sunday Mail the government has a long-standing no-comment policy on armaments-related issues. The only information he would confirm is that Serbia has shown an interest in Cyprus attack helicopters, and that a senior Serbian official had recently come to the island for this purpose. He was alluding to Politis' reveal that in early April of this year, a team of Serbian technicians, led by the country's Assistant Minister for Material Resources Nenad Miloradadovic, visited the Andreas Papandreou airbase in Paphos to inspect the Russian-made helicopters. Subsequently, again according to the paper, on May 20 Serbia's defense ministry wrote to its Cyprus counterpart formalizing its interest for acquiring the Russian choppers. In the same missive, the Serbs also requested that the Cypriots name their price. The proposed transaction would materialize via an interstate deal. Both the Defense Ministry and the Military High Command are said to be in favor of offloading the Russian Mi-35P, for 2 reasons. First, the helicopters are becoming outdated, and second, the upkeep cost over the next 10 years is estimated to run as high as €100 million. In particular, 2 general repairs are scheduled over the coming years, one in 2021 to 2022, the other in 2026 to 2027. From information available online, the National Guard's 11 Mi-35P were overhauled in Russia in 2007 and 2008. In December 2013, Cyprus Defense Ministry and Rosaberonexport signed a contract valued at €28 million to service the Mi-35P helicopters for the second time. Rosaberonexport is the sole state organization in Russia for exporting the entire range of military, dual-use products and services and technologies. On a related point, Pyrrhus said that to his knowledge all 11 Russian helicopters are currently airworthy and fully operational. Asked by the Sunday Mail how the National Guard has used the attack helicopters since acquiring them some 20 years ago, he cited tactical reconnaissance and training. They are not suited for search and rescue or firefighting missions, and have never been deployed as such. Speaking on condition of anonymity, a source told us that in general the purchase of military equipment from Russia often presents a hassle, as frequently there is no follow-up from the seller or manufacturer. For repairs and maintenance, you tend to get referred to third parties, not an optimal situation, the source said. And sources from the National Guard High Command earlier told Politis that the Mi-35PS cannot operate at nighttime. In 2001 Cyprus purchased 12 Russian Mi-35P, one of the last armaments projects implemented during the administration of Glafkos Clarides. At the time it was framed as a deterrent to a potential attempt by Turkey to provoke a military incident while Cyprus finalized its accession to the European Union. According to Politis, the House Defense Committee was kept in the dark about the purchase of the helicopters, with the then Defense Minister Socrates Hasikos informing Parliament after the fact. The helicopters had been secretly transferred to the Andreas Papandreou airbase aboard Russian transport aircraft. One of the 12 helicopters crashed in July 2006 during a training exercise in Ia Marinuta, Paphos. Both the Russian officer and the Greek Cypriot trainee pilot were killed. Another aspect, highlighted by Politis, relates to US and EU sanctions against Russian companies, a situation that complicates wiring money to a Russian armaments manufacturer as payment for repairs. In April 2018, a spokeswoman for Rosaberonexport told Reuters that new US sanctions against it were designed to squeeze Russia out of the global arms market. The United States at the time imposed sanctions against Russian businessmen, companies and government officials, striking at associates of President Vladimir Putin in one of Washington's most aggressive moves against Moscow. In Cyprus meanwhile, in early May 2018 the Securities and Exchange Commission alerted the entities it supervises that they should pay special attention to the latest updated U.S. sanctions against Russian individuals and corporations. The P-version helicopters that could be sold to Serbia have almost identical weapons as the newer M version, of which Serbia has 4 helicopters. Cyprus bought 9 M120 Ataka and 9 M114 anti-tank missiles for them, 80mm S-8 unguided air-to-ground missiles. Helicopters do not have active and passive night flying equipment. Cyprus and Serbia have already completed a major transaction in the dedicated industry. Cyprus bought 24 B-52 Nora howitzers and 8 Milos light armored vehicles from Serbia for allegedly $50 million, the Balkan Security Network portal reported, and at the end of July this year, citing the OSCE, they stated that Cyprus reported the use of only 12 howitzer and 10 combat vehicles. Mi-35M is a multi-role combat helicopter manufactured by Rostvertal, a subsidiary of Russian Helicopters. It is an export variant of Mi-24 Hind attack helicopter. Primarily designed for attack and military transport missions, the helicopter offers a more superior flight performance and maneuverability compared to its predecessor. The production of Mi-35M started in 2005. The aircraft integrates modern, high-precision weaponry for destroying ground-based armored targets and providing air support for ground missions. It can be modified as an attack, ground assault, medical evacuation, medevac, or transport platform. Mi-35M is one of the modern combat helicopters in the Russian Air Force inventory. It is also operated by the armed forces of Venezuela, Brazil, Azerbaijan, Nigeria, Kazakhstan, and Mali. If you like our podcasts and you want to support the work we are doing, check out our Patreon page at the link in the description and become a patron beginning from as little as €2 a month.